Branch, opposite Civil Service Commission, 183 Amarua Way, 090-3134-4333. Zing Branch, Zenith Bank Agent, beside College of Education, Zing, 070-3125-2559. Are you a businessman or woman? Do you need loan to grow your business? At Taraba Business Development Center, we offer both business and personal loan with flexible repayment plan. We are located in different parts of Taraba State. Jalingo Branch, opposite Civil Service Commission, 183 Amarua Way, 090-3134-4333. Zing Branch, Zenith Bank Agent, beside College of Education, Zing, 070-3125-2559. Are you a businessman or woman? Do you need loan to grow your business? At Taraba Business Development Center, we offer both business and personal loan with flexible repayment plan. We are located in different parts of Taraba State. Jalingo Branch, opposite Civil Service Commission, 183 Amarua Way, 090-3134-4333. Zing Branch, Zenith Bank Agent, beside College of Education, Zing.
At some TV sole administration Tinubu's request for state of emergency in Rivers State. Midnight attack by suspected insurgents in Borno claims 12-year-old boy's life. Spark panic in Keleri community. I am Esther Oka Stephen with the news info. Admiral Ekwe Ibok Ibas, retired, officially began his tenure as the sole administrator of Rivers State on Thursday, following his appointment by President Bola Tinubu in response to the ongoing political crisis in the state. His arrival at the Airport International in Port Harcourt, Omegwe, at 11:30 a.m. marked the beginning of his first day in office. He proceeded directly to Government House, where he was received by staff members and immediately began settling into his new role. Upon assuming duty, Ibas emphasized his primary responsibilities was to restore law and order in Rivers State. He acknowledged the circumstances that led to his appointment, noting that stability and security were essential for governance and development. To achieve this, he expressed a commitment to work closely with stakeholders to ensure peace, order, and stability in the state. During his first engagement at Government House, the official portrait of President Bola Tinubu and suspended Governor Siminalayi Fubara remained prominently displayed in the Executive Council chamber. His appointment came after President Tinubu declared a state of emergency in Rivers, which resulted in the 6-month suspension of Governor Fubara's and members of the Rivers State House of Assembly. In a related development, the Nigerian Senate has approved President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's request to declare a state of emergency in Rivers State, following an earlier approval by the House of Representatives. The decision came after a closed-door session on Thursday, during which Senate President Godswill Akpabio read the executive communication from the President. In his letter, Tinubu cited prolonged political instability and governance paralysis in Rivers State, emphasizing the necessity of diverse action. The emergency declaration includes the suspension of Governor Siminalayi Fubara, his deputy, and members of the State House of Assembly. Retired Vice Admiral Ibok Ete Ibas has been appointed as the state administrator. The president justified the move as crucial to restoring governance and security, particularly in the light of resident unrest and an explosion at the oil facility in Ogba, Egbama, Nnoni local government areas. A midnight attack by suspected insurgents on Kelari, a community in Jara local government area of Borno State, has left residents in panic and claimed the life of a 12-year-old boy. The attack, which occurred on Tuesday, March 18, saw the assailants came into the area and start opening fire, prompting residents to flee for safety. According to witnesses, a stray bullet struck the boy, who was injured before reaching the hospital. Community members described the attack as terrifying with fear, gunshot causing widespread fear and chaos. Security forces responded swiftly, forcing the attackers to retreat. However, the move behind the assault remains unclear. Kelari, a rapidly growing urban community on the outskirts of Maiduguri, has remained vulnerable to security threats due to its proximity to tourist hideouts. Residents have previously suffered abduction and killings, particularly those engaged in farming and firewood collection. The attack underscored the ongoing security challenges in Borno State, where communities continue to grapple with the threat of armed violence. The youth in Taraba have been called upon to take advantage of the recognition accorded the youth by the Governor Abu Kefus, as he has given the various appointments. This call came when an inclusive stakeholder youth meeting was convened by Honorable Emmanuel George, who is a senior special assistant to Governor Abu Kefus. Some TV correspondent files in the report.
Led administration in 2023, youth in the state were just mere passengers in the palace of politics. But that is now history. The Taraba State Governor, Dr. Agbu Kefas, did not hide his intentions in giving the youth the opportunity to contribute their quota in the act of governance, thereby contributing to his agenda of development. To further give credence to the commitment of the governor, the Senior Special Assistant on Youth Affairs, Ambassador Emmanuel George, convened an inclusive youth stakeholders meeting, irrespective of religious beliefs or political affiliation. Speaking during the meeting, Ambassador Emmanuel George said the interface is to look at the positive contributions of the youth to the development of the state, what possible areas to contribute to the success of the Agbu Kefas-led administration, as well as areas where they can improve the well-being of the youth in the state. The SSA, who enumerated the numerous achievements of Governor Agbu Kefas, saluted the youth for their perseverance and for creating an enabling environment for development to thrive. According to Ambassador Emmanuel George, the rationale behind the meeting is not far-fetched from the fact that an opportunity has been provided to them by Dr. Agbu Kefas, and they must take full advantage of the governor's magnanimity. The meeting also seeks to give the youth ideas on how to enable them break out of the shackles of poverty, which has retarded their progress.
When I assumed office, the first thing that came to my mind is that let's come up with something. First, we have to recognize our organizations and their head. So this is going to go round the 168 wards we have in Taraba State. The idea of that is to give a voice to the voiceless.
During the meeting, various speakers took turns to make useful suggestions and contributions on the workable ways to tackle the numerous problems confronting the progress of the youth in the state.
Your initiative, your creativity, it is irrespective of party, irrespective of religion, geopolitical zone, is carrying everybody along.
For instance, an organization that has a state chapter, a local government chapter, the world has, down to the unit level. When it comes to the enrollment, specifically, there should be a point on their registration.
For us who are of the opposition party, the APC, so I want to advise that when it comes to making your central committee and your zonal committee, present a youth leader that when his name is mentioned as zonal youth leader, everybody, be you in APC, ABGA, Labour, SDP, that person will be rallying around with. Let's not put sentiment of party, let's put sentiment of capacity in.